Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mundane Matt, and Shia LaBeouf is many things to many people, but to me, and I mean this legitimately, he's probably my favorite person of 2017 thus far. The He Will Not Divide Us live stream not only started a great conversation about fly-on-the-wall antics of the internet, it turned into the greatest game of capture the flag ever. And instead of continuing with that trend and making it the greatest game in existence, he decided to pull it for more of an isolationist experience, and sadly, it's not the greatest game of hide-and-go-seek ever. His new performance involves complete isolation for 1 month. It says here that Shia LaBeouf has been making headlines for his unexpected creative endeavors for the last several years, most recently following his politically driven anti-Trump livestream dubbed He Will Not Divide Us. Once again, the actor, MC, and artist returns with a new conceptualized project challenging society and the self-aptly entitled #Alone Together. In collaboration with creative partners Nastia Ronco and Luke Turner, collectively known as LaBeouf, Ronco, and Turner, the team has unveiled details for a new performance art piece which will take place in Finland beginning April 12th. Now, when I first heard about this, I did think to myself, this is going to be the greatest game of hide-and-go-seek ever. But they fuck it up because they tell you where they're going to be at. Shia, you done goofed. You done goofed. You goofer. It says here that for this endeavor, each artist will stay in stripped-down, basic cabins inside the Kiasama Museum located in the isolated region of Lapland. The exhibition/performance art piece is set to last for entirely 1 month. During the exhibition, LaBeouf, Ronco, and Turner will have no access to phones, computers, or to the outside world except via one that connects to the museum and the ability to only interact and speak with visitors of the exhibition. So that essentially means that you can talk to them if you are in Finland. If you go to Finland and you go to this museum in the isolated region of Lapland, wherever the fuck that is, you can then speak to Shia LaBeouf. In which case, if I were to ever go there, I would just ask him questions like, so what was working with Michael Bay like? And did you and Megan Fox ever bump pelvises? These are questions that everyone on the internet's been wondering about. And is it true Michael Bay is kind of like Hitler? The performance is an extension of the Creative Collective's past body performance art pieces, including #TouchMySoul, #AllMyMovies, #TakeMeAnywhere, #Elevate, and most recently, He Will Not Divide Us, which held residency at New York Museum of Moving Image before being shut down and relocating to New Mexico, and then to the United Kingdom following an onslaught of attacks and defacement. Okay, let's wait. First and foremost, you forgot Tennessee. You forgot Tennessee in this article, conbeanie.com. Okay, Tennessee, where the greatest game of Capture the Flag ever happened, is there. But look at this. Look at this thing here. This is the cabin they're going to be staying in, right? This is the stripped down cabin that they're going to be living in for a month. Each performance art piece thus far has been thematically interconnected to the next, all revolving around the concepts of unity, empathy, celebrity, identity, technology, and division. Those are, I don't know if I'd say interconnected. Those are pretty much kind of like all separate pieces, but hey, I guess they all contain Shia LaBeouf, so there we go. Differentiating itself from the pack, Alone Together focuses specifically on the concept of separation from one another despite being constantly connected via the internet. With this installation, LaBeouf and co-conspirators will face a challenge of existing through periods of self-imposed isolation, essentially inside of a box, using the exhibition as an anecdote to treat our constant state of being connected while simultaneously being physically and factually alone. And look, okay, to be fair, I understand that completely. I do understand that part of it, because how many times are, we are super connected, but go out anywhere and you're kind of like everyone's on their phone, right? No one's talking to each other in person as much. It's odd if you strike up a conversation with somebody because everyone just goes back to their phones. If you're looking to ignore someone, you just go to your phone. If you're looking to not be part of a conversation, you just look at your fucking phone or your device, and people just tend to leave you alone because it appears to them like you have something better to do with your time. So I get it. I do get it. And I'm not, I do see the value of something like this, but Shia is going to find some way to ruin it, or something's going to happen where someone's going to find some way to ruin it. Hopefully trolls in Finland will figure it out. So this is Natya Ronco in one of the cabins, And then, of course, you'll be able to follow it on Twitter, and you'll be able to follow it everywhere else as well. But here's the thing. Shia is already drawing some negative attention to this particular thing, and that's all because of him exploding at Jerry's Deli in Studio City the other night, where he got into a fight with the bartender and started just screaming at him that he was a racist. Here, check this out.
They about to hit me with a Grey's bottle about French fries. You fucking racist bitch! Talk to me. You fucked up! That fucking head with a Grey Goose bottle about French fries! You fucking racist! No! Call the police! Call the police! This one works in the 2 years. You go out here on drugs.
And it just goes on from there, but you guys get the idea. He was in Studio City at a bowling alley, and he got into a fight with the bartender over French fries and started screaming at him that he's a fucking racist, and started screaming at him all these things about a Grey Goose bottle being thrown at his head. No reports of that I've seen, and everything else. So Shia is very much on edge, I think, and maybe this isolated experience is one that is going to work for him. To be fair, I think it might actually work for Shia LaBeouf to the best to the best of his sanity, to be perfectly fair with you guys. I feel like he needs a month away, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why they chose this specific art piece, is because, well, he'll be able to go. This is like kind of self-imposed rehab, right? He's going to go live in a fucking museum for a month, right? And people can walk by and then make jokes about Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and they can sit there and watch him like he's in a zoo, is essentially what it's going to be. People might flock to this museum in Lapland in order to just kind of peer through the glass at an isolated Shia LaBeouf. The only way to make this more interesting and more intriguing would to have it be one-way mirrors along the outside of the isolationist enclosure, so that way he couldn't see people looking at him, and he's in there for a month with almost nothing to do. The question remains, though, is how long is it going to take Shia to start vigorously masturbating in front of the audience and then throwing his feces at them because he's just gone straight fucking mental? I give it 4 days is what I'm estimating. But at the same time, this would have been a lot better, just to be fair. Going back to an earlier point, this would have been a lot better if Shia LaBeouf would have actually treated this like the greatest game of hide and go seek ever, and not told them where he was, but just given clues, and then the internet had to come together to solve them. That would make, I don't understand why he's not doing that kind of shit. All right. I know he's a pretentious artist, and I get that. I do understand that. But at the same time, God damn it, Shia, you were on to something. You were on to something magnificent. You were on to something great, and you had to go fuck it up so you could live in a cabin, not in the woods. Not going off in a woods, nothing like that. But you wanted to go move to a cabin in a museum. You know what? Probably all things considered, this is the best possible thing for you. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I do want to know your guys' thoughts. My name is, of course, Mundane Matt. If you haven't already, thumbs up the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. New video content every single day. For the next couple weeks, though, no face cam. I'm in the process of moving, so all that stuff is packed up. So I just have access to this. And I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Peace out.